So all day Wednesday, Tirana is going to host the Tirana Economic Forum, which is organised by the Delphi Forum. Euronews Albania is the media partner for the day. It's going to be a jam-packed event. There are a total of 10 sessions throughout the day. The Prime Minister will give a keynote speech, and all the panels are packed full of high-level guests from Albania and beyond. It aims to tackle some of the urgent issues which are facing Albania and the world to do with the economy, challenges, global policy, promoting corporate social innovation, both in the private sector and the public sector. It's going to be an interesting day. You might think, oh, economy, that's not for me. But there are things taking place in these discussions which apply to all of us. EU accession, the way our cities are designed, what's ahead for the real estate industry, and much more. Today, before the event, I'm joined online by President of the Delphi Economic Forum, Symeon Tsomokos. Symeon, thank you very much for joining me ahead of the Tirana Economic Forum. I'm really looking forward to the event. Now, my first question, this is the 5th edition of the Tirana Economic Forum. It is going to be a jam-packed day. We have 10 sessions, we have big names, we have tough topics. Why Tirana? Why Albania? Why now?
Well, first of all, thank you for your hospitality. And before anything else, I would like to sincerely thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Albania, the Office of the Prime Minister, and the Ministry of Economy, because they have embraced this new effort that we're doing. Now, because I must tell you, we feel, and I see this by attending a number of international fora around Europe, that Albania is making significant progress in many areas. First of all, it is a country of absolute stability these days. Number one, it is becoming somehow an important hub for business, from Europe. And I think this is the time that we discuss again all these issues. We try to develop, a very good agenda. And seriously, I'm coming tomorrow to Albania, and I'm looking forward to have great discussions, not only about the economic aspects, but also about political situation, the stability of the Balkans, which is, as you know, is very fragile, about the enlargement, which is quite important, the energy situation. So I think the event is very timely. And let me reveal also that we like to think that based on what we're going to see tomorrow, perhaps we can have another major discussion about Albania in Delphi Economic Forum in April.
Now, I wanted to ask, when we had the last forum, the idea of EU enlargement was, something that might happen at some point. Now it seems to be we're very much on the path towards it. In the years since the last forum and today, what are the main sort of positive changes you've seen in Albania, particularly when it comes to its economic situation?
Well, because I attend, as I said before, a number of meetings in Europe, I think chapters are moving a little faster. I think the people of Albania are by far more pro-European versus other countries in the region. And, apart from Montenegro, I think Albania is very close. And this is what we're discussing also in a number of meetings that we have in Europe and also in Greece as well. Mind you, I understand that perhaps we can organize in Delphi a major event with all the foreign ministers, to discuss the enlargement. So I think there is significant progress these days, especially, as I said, for Albania, which is, a major country in the Southeast Europe.
What's on the agenda? What can we look forward to? What are you hoping comes out of this event?
I must tell you, first of all, I think we need to project the new opportunities, the new business opportunities and investment opportunities that, we have in Albania. There are many areas, in the energy and infrastructure, in tourism, which is a great, area. So we'd like to emphasize those sectors. We'd like to speak through the embassies, through the ambassadors, through business leaders, that they will join us, that Albania has important business opportunities these days and investment opportunities. Secondly, that Albania is ante portas. I mean, we all hope that by 2030, Tirana will be one of the capitals of Europe, together with the other ones. And I think this is the main thing that we try to take as as by the end of the day. And of course, we're going to repeat this event. We're going to make it an annual event. I must tell you sincerely that the Delphi Forum was a little busy these last 2 years because we try to make our international expansion. We organize an event. This is not an advertisement, but this is a fact of life in Washington, in Brussels, in Toronto, in Paris, in Berlin. And mind you, the enlargement is always part of this. So what I'm telling you is that now is the right time in order to discuss and bring all those issues in Tirana as well. And we have the great support of the Prime Minister, which I thank him deeply. I hope that he will join us in Delphi, as I said before, and of course of the Ministry of the Economy, of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and of the Office of the Prime Minister.
Eddie Rama will be speaking tomorrow. He will be the first speaker on the bill. What are we expecting from him? What would you see his main priority sort of within Albania's economic context?
Priorities, I don't know, of course, we will need to see what the Prime Minister will say. But I think, as I said before, I think he's going to stress about the stability of Albania because it is extremely important these days in a very, disrupted, if you like, geopolitical situation in Europe, in the region, around the world. I think Albania has, it is very important that it has a very, stable political and economic system. I think he's going to refer to that. He's going to speak about, in my humble opinion, about the economic opportunities. And I think he's going to give us a little, his vision about where Albania is going for the next 3-4 years until we reach, 2030. The vision for 2030, perhaps.
Yes. Now, throughout the day, there are 10 panels for people who will be following along. Is there a particular panel which you think is more crucial, is going to be particularly interesting, particularly beneficial for regular people to tune into?
I have a little, personal interest about the enlargement because, as you may recall, it was back in Thessaloniki 2004. It is almost 21 years that there was a decision from all the EU countries that the Balkans are going to become, Southeast Europe are going to become members of the European Union. And, there's on 21 years, there's a whole generation, past that this promise has not been fulfilled. This is, I think, a very important discussion. Another important discussion is about the investment opportunities, because we need to see what Albania is trying to achieve through infrastructure projects, through energy projects, through touristic projects. And I think these are two areas that I think we need to discuss very well. Mind you, we're going to continue this discussion because on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken, of December, the Minister of Foreign Affairs is visiting officially Athens. And the Delphi Forum, again, is going to organize an event here with the support and the help of the embassy of Albania and Greece. And mind you, Albania has a very dynamic, ambassador here. And we're working very closely with her about this event.
Great. Okay, good. I think these bilateral sort of relations are very important between Albania and Greece in strengthening them.
Mind you, another aspect, of course, but we like to think that this is an international event, and it is. And we're going to make it more international in the years to come. But I think we should not forget the aspect of the Greek, Albanian relations, which is very important.
Yes.
And I think this is another, issue that I think we need to improve, through the conference and through the years to come, via a better cooperation in political level as well as in business and economic.
Yes, we are neighbours. We should work together. There is lots of mutual benefit to be had from this.
Absolutely, absolutely. And mind you, we have a great diaspora of Albanians here.
Yes.
Likewise, we have a small diaspora so I think we are very close. We are neighboring countries. We have shared, historical events together all these centuries. So I'm looking forward. I'm very keen that we improve this cooperation very much.
I'm looking forward to meeting you. And also we have to say the last panel of the day is going to be a particularly good one as well on Tirana and urban development. That's the one that I'm chairing. If you're going to be biased, I'm going to take the opportunity as well.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to meet you all. And thank you because your channel, as you know, is our official, partner. And I deeply thank you, all of you, for the great help and support you are giving us.
Just one last thing, sum it up in sort of one sentence if you can. Regular people, they might think, oh, economics, that's not for me. It's not something I'm interested in. What would you say to people? Why do they need to tune in? Why do they need to watch? Why is this forum important to the regular person on the street?
It is important because through the discussions, and through all this movement that these events are creating, definitely they contribute to the prosperity of the nation, to the prosperity of the people, and they support the social cohesion by the end of the day of the country.
Yes, it impacts all of our lives, everything we're talking about tomorrow.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to meeting
Thank you
you.
very much. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, actually, because I'm arriving a little bit in the afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.